Hello everyone, we'll be moving on to question 4. So for this question, this is what your question paper looks like. Now because it has been said that we'll be using a spreadsheet or we'll be using Excel and everything, so you're just going to go to the next page and look at how your structure will be, how your thingy, the display of your work is going to look like. And then let's go back to question 1. When you get to question 1, you can just go. This is how you do it. You're just gonna go to your start button and look for Excel in any of these apps, documents and folders. When you find it, just click on it. When you can't find it, you can just type the word. And then this app is gonna pop up. Just select it. Can either be having 2010 or 2013, but for this device I have 2013. These are going to show, but you're going to choose a document that is blank and not any other document, because you need to start on it right now. Okay, and then this is your empty sheet, and you're going to go back to your spreadsheet, to your question paper. It says use Microsoft Excel to create a spreadsheet with the information provided. Do not key in the row and column headings 1 to 13 and A to E, as it is only given to indicate the correct cells to be used. So what does this mean? This means that you won't be typing A, B, C, D, E, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the sides, as it has been shown here on your page 9. These columns cannot be typed on your spreadsheet. You just need to start from row, exit, and statistic. So you're just going to go on our document and start typing everything. So on your document it says anticipated decrease. It's on A2. So now meaning that 11% will be on B2. So in your spreadsheet, you're going to enlarge your cells to allow this option to be in its own cell, so that you can have B2, which is 11%. That's how you do it. Alright, this is what I have typed, but I haven't fixed it yet. So in the examination room, this is how you should do things. As you can see, these were supposed to be matched, but you're not going to do it for now. You're just going to type things this way to make your life easier continuing forward. Alright, so when we look at our document, we can see that there's this and this and this and that. Alright, so we're gonna fix that just now. Everything is being typed accordingly, but this haven't been fixed, and these. So we're gonna move on to question 4.2. Let's see what it says. So question 2 says insert a header with question 4 and examination number both center aligned. So you're going to go to insert and select an option for a header and a footer. So for this instance, they want you to put in a header in the center. So you're just going to type in your examination number or your ID number if you are a TVET student, and question 4 in the center. Okay, and then you're just going to make it to be a bold, in a bold way. Okay, let's redo it. So if how your document, if your document is showing this way and it's causing a lot of confusion going forward, you can just come here below and allow your sheet to be normal, but your header will be in its place and it would still be there even when you have to type it. Alright, so you're going to take back our document the way it should be so that it won't cause a lot of confusion. So 4.3 says use font type Baskerville Old Face size 12 unless otherwise stated. So for this whole document, we're gonna click on Control A, long press Control A, and look for that big word in the Fonts menu. In the Fonts menu, here's the word, and size 12. Alright. And then 4.4 says key in the spreadsheet accurately with the correct use of uppercase, lowercase, and letter spacing. Use spell check to correct all the spelling errors. Alright, we have key in the elements that it's needed by a question paper with uppercase and lowercase where it's needed. Okay. It says match and center the heading in row 1 from column A to E. So in row 1 we're going to match this. This is how you match columns, rows. This is how you match and center rows from A to E. And you're just going to come here, up here when it says match center. And then your word is going to be across A and E. So question 4.6 says change the font of the main heading, row 1 to Arial, empty, rounded, bold, size 14. So you're just going to change the font up here. It says Arial, rounded, empty, in bold, size 14, as requested by a question paper. It says change all column headings to bold. These are column headings. For now, I change them to bold, as requested by the question paper. Center all column headings as indicated. Match cells where applicable. So for this instance, you're going to put them and make them to be in the center. They're going to be in place, but they should be in the center, all of them. They shouldn't be right aligned or left aligned. They should be in the center. This way. And this needs to be matched as indicated by a question paper. Let me show you just now. Fatalities and injuries. So center all column headings in. Okay, display figures in column C and E as 2 decimal. So we're gonna look for column C and column E. So when they say to do 2 decimal, you need to adjust whatever. If it's not showing 2 decimal, this is how you're going to be doing. You're going to do it. Just gonna highlight the block and use this option for shortcuts. So for instance, okay, let me do this rather. This is how you'll be doing it. You're gonna highlight the column, click here below on this option and look for numbers, and it should be in 2 decimal places. As you can see, this will show. If you say 3 decimal, this is how your number is going to be. If you say 4 decimal, this is how it's going to be. But if it's 2 decimal, this is how it's going to be. So for this option, you're still on the safe side when it comes to these. But if it's showing 1 decimal, that's when you can adjust. Just come up here, click on numbers, and change into do decimal. Okay. C and E, it's fixed. Alright. And then number 10 said insert horizontal and vertical lines as indicated. Going back to our document, this is how you do it. Just highlight this text on these two rows on A only and say wrap text. Now for now, let's just put in the thingy, the column, rows, and lines. Show you just now. This is how you do it. Just come up here where it says bottom border or borders, and select all borders for them to be highlighted like this, and then do this. Okay, for this one I'm just gonna say for outside border only, as this doesn't have lines that are horizontal, but only this line and the other one that I'm gonna show you just now how you can do it. Alright, for this one, let me just erase this line here. So because in future the document is going to require us to do a pie chart, I won't advise you to make this to be a merge and center option. So you're just gonna leave it this way. Right. For these lines, that I was talking about, you can just come here where it says borders and then say draw border, and come and draw your border the way you want it to be, or rather as indicated by the question paper. Let me show you. See, these are different from the ones at the top. Okay, let me fix my document a bit to make sure that it looks neat and everything is in place. Yeah, so this is how it should be. Okay, let's just draw the line for here as well, because I saw this in the question paper. Okay, so yeah, it is up to A11. Okay, and that was number 10. Adjust column width to ensure that all data can be read. Alright, we have done that. Save the document as question 4 according to your college examination regulations. And then, so you're going to save this document. Okay, let's save it. Control S. So I'm just going to go to my document where it says final Raha, because it's already been shown there, and say, okay, say question 4. Okay, let me delete this one. This one was the one that I was practicing with. Okay, so question 4, it's there already. You just have to save it there. I'm replacing it. Okay, so now it's been saved. So when you print this, you can just go, because now the question paper says that it has to be in 1 A4 portrait page. So this is how it is. You can just check where it says page layout and make sure that it's in portrait, and then you can just say Control P for printing, and this is how it should be. And then you can just click on print, and then you're done with question 4.